the duck's done.
Bum bum bum, ba-dum ba-dum. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand. Hey, bum bum bum, got any grapes? The man said no, we just sell lemonade, but it's cold and it's fresh and it's all homemade. Can I get you a glass? The duck said, I'll pass. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle, till the very next day. Bum 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 bum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand. Hey, bum bum bum, got any grapes? The man said no, like I said yesterday. We just sell lemonade, okay? Why not give it a try? The duck said, goodbye. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Till the very next day, bum 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 bum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand. Hey, bum bum bum, got any grapes? The man said, look, this is getting old. I mean, lemonade's all we've ever sold. Why not give it a go? The duck said, how about no? Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Till the very next day, bum 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 bum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand. Hey, bum bum bum.
Good job.
Got any grapes? The man said, that's it. If you don't stay away, duck, I'll glue you to a tree and leave you there all day stuck. So don't get too close. The duck said, adios. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Till the very next day, bum 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 bum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand. Hey, bum bum bum. Got any glue? What? Got any glue? No, why would I? Oh, then one more question for you. Got any grapes? Bum 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 bum. And the man just stopped. Then he started to smile. He started to laugh. He laughed for a while. He said, come on, Duck. Let's walk to the store. I'll buy you some grapes, so you won't have to ask anymore. So they walked to the store, and the man bought some grapes. He gave one to the duck, and the duck said, no thanks. But you know what sounds good? It would make my day. Do you think this store? Do you think this store? Do you think this store has any lemonade? Then he waddled away.
Defuse!
Get ready for the result.
He's like, we most definitely won. We won. Bomb defuse.
There was an old farmer who lived on a rock. He sat in the meadow just shaking his fist at some boys who were down by the creek. Their feet in the water, their hands on their marbles and playthings in that man's sport. There came a young lady, she looked like a pretty young creature. She sat on the grass. She pulled up her dress and she showed them her ruffles and laces and white fluffy duck. She said she was learning a new way to bring up her children so they would not spit, while the boys in the barnyard were shoveling refuse and litter from yesterday's hunt, while the girl in the meadow was rubbing her eyes at the fellow down by the dock. He looked like a man with a sizable home in the country with a big fence out front. If he asked her politely, she'd show him her little pet dog who was subject to fits. And maybe she'd let him grab hold of her small tender hands with a movement so quick. And then she'd bend over and suck on his candy so tasty made of butterscotch. And then he spread whipped cream all over her cookies that she had left out on her shelf. If you think this is dirty, you can go yourself.
This craft shall be taking a bath. Long about a Saturday night. A road just is fighting Well, how was I to know with more than farting going on? There was a splishing and a splashing, tooting with a tootin', strutting and a jumping. Yeah! Bing bang, I saw the whole thing, floating by my little rubber duck. Flip flop, just spinning like a top. I thought my mom might have checked. It was round and round like a baby root. The dolly said, "Mommy, that's some smelly poo." And well, a splish splash, she yanked me out the bath and went and put my potty pants on. There was a splishing and a splashing, tooting with a tootin', strutting and a jumping. Yeah!
40 seconds.
Changing mag!
Oh my god. How long on that for, not? Oh, right behind you.
planted! Good job, team. Get ready.